If you're over 60 and still starting your mornings with eggs, this might shock you. While eggs are often praised as a healthy breakfast choice, certain habits around how we cook, store, and combine them can quietly sabotage your health, especially your heart, liver, and blood vessels. In fact, recent studies have revealed that one common egg mistake made by millions of seniors every day can accelerate artery hardening by up to 32%. Another habit, surprisingly, interferes with the absorption of critical medications, including those for high blood pressure and cholesterol. And what's worse, most seniors have no idea they're doing it wrong. But don't worry, in this video, we'll uncover the 3 egg mistakes that silently harm your body after 60. And more importantly, 3 powerful egg habits that can protect your heart, stabilize your blood sugar, and support long-term brain health. Backed by the latest research and clinical insight from Dr. William Li. This guide is your essential update on one of America's favorite breakfast foods and how to make it truly work for you in your golden years. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Frying eggs in vegetable oil, especially soybean or corn oil. For many seniors, a fried egg in the morning feels like a comforting routine. But what if that golden, crisp edge came at the cost of your arteries? The most common mistake made by people over 60 is cooking their eggs, especially fried or scrambled, in industrial seed oils like soybean oil, corn oil, or generic vegetable oil. These oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which in excess contribute to chronic inflammation, a key driver of atherosclerosis, heart disease, joint pain, and even cognitive decline. What's worse, when these oils are heated, as in frying, they produce oxidized lipids and aldehydes, toxic compounds that damage cells, accelerate aging, and place strain on the liver. A 2020 study published in the journal Nutrients showed that older adults who consumed the highest amount of oxidized cooking oils had significantly higher markers of C-reactive protein, CRP, and interleukin-6, both major indicators of systemic inflammation. Over time, this doesn't just raise your risk of heart attack, it also increases the likelihood of insulin resistance, fatigue, and liver stress, all of which become more dangerous as the body ages and natural detox processes slow down. Many seniors assume that vegetable oil is a light or healthy choice. After all, it's not butter, right? But unlike natural fats like olive oil or avocado oil, these seed oils are highly refined, chemically processed, and often blended with trans fats that are still legal in small amounts. These hidden fats don't just harm the heart, they also interfere with the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like a D, E, and K, which are critical for bone strength, immune health, and vision, especially past age 60. Mistake number 2. Eating eggs with white bread or sugary sides. One of the most harmful combinations for seniors is pairing eggs with refined carbs, especially white toast, pancakes, waffles, or sugary cereals. This classic American breakfast might seem harmless, but for people over 60, it can quietly wreck metabolic health. The problem lies in the sharp blood sugar spikes triggered by refined carbohydrates. When eaten with eggs, which are naturally rich in protein and fat, these high glycemic carbs cause the body to release a surge of insulin, forcing your pancreas to work overtime. Over time, this repeated stress can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and type 2 diabetes conditions that become more difficult to manage with age. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging found that older adults who frequently consumed eggs with refined grains had a 27% higher risk of developing metabolic syndrome. Even worse, the combination may dull the benefits of the eggs themselves. Eggs contain choline, a nutrient essential for brain function and liver health. But when consumed with high-sugar foods, choline absorption can be impaired due to insulin fluctuations. Many seniors also report fatigue or sluggishness after a carb-heavy breakfast. not realizing it's the unstable blood glucose at fault. And yet, the habit persists, often out of tradition or convenience. White bread is easy, fast, and familiar. But that comfort can come at the cost of long-term health, especially for those managing high blood pressure, cholesterol, or prediabetes. The key is not to eliminate eggs, but to rethink what you eat with them. Choosing whole, fiber-rich sides, like avocado, sautéed spinach, or even a slice of sprouted grain bread, can dramatically improve the metabolic response and help keep energy levels stable throughout the morning. Number 3. Overcooking egg yolks until they turn gray or green. Many seniors believe that cooking eggs longer makes them safer, especially when it comes to concerns about salmonella or undercooked yolks. But consistently overcooking your eggs, particularly hard-boiled ones, can reduce their nutritional value and even produce harmful chemical reactions. When egg yolks are exposed to high heat for too long, they undergo a reaction between the iron in the yolk and the sulfur in the white, creating a greenish or gray ring around the yolk. While this discoloration isn't toxic by itself, it indicates that vital nutrients like choline, lutein, and zeaxanthin, all crucial for brain and eye health after 60, have been degraded by excessive heat. These nutrients are sensitive to temperature and begin to break down at sustained high cooking levels. Overcooked eggs also become harder to digest, which may lead to bloating or discomfort in older adults with slower digestive systems. A clinical trial published in the journal Clinical Interventions in Aging found that seniors who consumed lightly cooked eggs retained 25% more bioavailable lutein, a compound associated with reduced risk of age-related macular degeneration. In contrast, those who ate heavily cooked or rubbery eggs showed signs of decreased nutrient absorption and increased oxidative stress markers. Additionally, prolonged high-heat cooking, such as pan-frying at high temperatures or using a microwave for extended periods, can produce advanced glycation end products, AGEs compounds, linked to cellular aging, arterial stiffening, and chronic inflammation. For seniors trying to protect their cognitive function and eyesight, this small cooking habit could have outsized effects. Cooking eggs gently, soft boiling, steaming, or lightly scrambling over medium heat preserves their nutrient profile and keeps the delicate fats and proteins more digestible. Number 4. Storing cooked eggs too long in the fridge. Many seniors enjoy the convenience of preparing boiled eggs in advance and storing them in the fridge for quick meals or snacks throughout the week. But keeping cooked eggs for too long, especially beyond 5 to 7 days, can quietly introduce health risks that are often underestimated. As eggs sit in the refrigerator, even under proper conditions, the protective barrier around the shell begins to weaken, allowing air and bacteria to penetrate more easily. This increases the chance of bacterial contamination, particularly from Listeria monocytogenes, a pathogen that poses a serious threat to people over 60 with weakened immune systems. Moreover, the longer eggs are stored, the more their texture and nutritional quality degrade. Studies from the Food Safety and Inspection Service confirm that refrigerated hard-boiled eggs should be consumed within 1 week to avoid increased risk of foodborne illness, especially among vulnerable populations, like older adults. Yet many seniors stretch this window, keeping pre-cooked eggs for up to 2 weeks, sometimes forgetting how long they've been stored. Even when there are no visible signs of spoilage, microscopic changes may already be occurring. Another concern is the use of plastic containers, which, if not BPA-free, can leach endocrine-disrupting chemicals into the food, especially when eggs are reheated in the microwave while still in the container. This combination of bacterial risk and chemical exposure becomes especially dangerous when repeated regularly over time. Safe storage, labeling by date, and avoiding plastic contact during reheating are all essential steps to protect health and avoid unnecessary immune stress in older age. While these four mistakes may seem small on their own, together they can create a silent burden on your heart, metabolism, liver, and even your brain, especially after 60, when the body becomes more sensitive to dietary stress. But here's the good news. By making just a few strategic changes in how you prepare and eat eggs, you can actually turn them into a powerful ally for longevity. Let's now explore 3 simple habits that not only make eggs safer, but also unlock their perceiver. They also unlock their full health potential for seniors. Number 1. Pairing eggs with leafy greens to boost nutrient absorption. One of the smartest ways seniors can elevate the benefits of eating eggs is by combining them with dark, leafy greens like spinach, kale, or arugula. This pairing isn't just tasty, it's biologically synergistic. Eggs contain fat-soluble vitamins like a D, E, and K, as well as choline and healthy fats in the yolk. Meanwhile, greens are loaded with antioxidants, carotenoids like lutein and beta-carotene, and dietary fiber. When consumed together, the fats in the eggs significantly increase the absorption of these antioxidants from the vegetables. A 2015 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that adding whole eggs to a spinach salad increased lutein absorption by over 300% compared to eating the salad alone. For seniors concerned about eye health, memory, and cardiovascular function, this nutrient boost is crucial. Furthermore, leafy greens add volume and fiber to the meal, helping with satiety and digestion, 2 important factors for managing weight and blood sugar after 60. This combination also promotes nitric oxide production, which helps dilate blood vessels and supports healthy blood pressure. Many older adults fall into the habit of eating plain eggs with toast or processed meat, which offers little nutritional variety. Swapping in a cup of steamed greens or a sautéed mix of kale and garlic not only enhances flavor, but transforms a basic egg meal into a protective, anti-inflammatory plate. Over time, this habit can help reduce oxidative stress, support detox pathways, and protect cognitive function, all without giving up the eggs themselves. Number 2. Choosing soft-cooked eggs to preserve brain-supporting nutrients. Switching from overcooked or fried eggs to soft-cooked versions, like poached, soft-boiled, or gently scrambled over low heat can make a major difference in how the body absorbs and utilizes key nutrients, particularly for seniors aiming to protect brain health and reduce inflammation. Egg yolks are rich in choline, a nutrient essential for the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter linked to memory, focus, and muscle control. However, choline is heat-sensitive, and high-heat cooking methods can reduce its bioavailability. A 2017 review in Frontiers in Nutrition confirmed that gently cooked eggs retain more choline, lutein, and zeaxanthine, all of which are critical for older adults seeking to maintain cognitive clarity and visual acuity. Overcooking not only breaks down these compounds, but can also oxidize cholesterol in the yolk, forming oxysterols molecules associated with arterial plaque buildup and neurodegenerative processes. By choosing preparation methods that preserve the yolk's natural texture and color, seniors maximize the egg's protective properties. Additionally, soft-cooked eggs are easier to digest, which is a key consideration for older adults with reduced stomach acid or slower gastrointestinal motility. Many elderly individuals report bloating, discomfort, or heaviness after eating fried or rubbery eggs, symptoms that often disappear when switching to gentler cooking methods. This habit requires no supplements, no fancy tools, and no extreme diet changes. It's a simple shift in cooking technique that can amplify the benefits of one of nature's most complete foods, while minimizing risks often overlooked in later life. Number 3. Eating eggs earlier in the day to support metabolic and hormonal balance. Timing matters more than most seniors realize when it comes to nutrition. And eating eggs earlier in the day, particularly at breakfast or within the first Few hours of waking can provide significant metabolic and hormonal advantages. Eggs are a complete protein source with all 9 essential amino acids. And they play a crucial role in stabilizing blood sugar, promoting satiety, supporting the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. When consumed in the morning, eggs help reduce late-day cravings, moderate cortisol rhythms, and provide sustained energy without spiking insulin. A clinical trial published in Diabetes Care found that older adults who consumed a high-protein breakfast containing eggs experienced lower post-meal glucose levels and greater insulin sensitivity throughout the day compared to those who ate carbohydrate-dominant breakfasts. Additionally, eating protein early helps counter the natural, age-related decline in muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia, by stimulating muscle protein synthesis when the body is most receptive. Many seniors skip breakfast or delay eating until late morning or early afternoon, often leading to poor energy regulation, overeating at dinner, and disrupted sleep patterns. Establishing a consistent routine of eating eggs with high-fiber sides, like greens or oats before 10 a.m., can help align the body's circadian rhythm, improve nutrient uptake, and reduce inflammation markers. Over time, this habit not only protects metabolic health but also contributes to better mood, mobility, and hormonal balance, all of which are vital for maintaining independence and vitality after 60. As we age, it's not just what we eat, it's how we prepare it, when we consume it, and what we pair it with that shapes our long-term health. Eggs can absolutely remain a valuable part of a senior's diet, but only when we understand the hidden risks and start making smarter daily choices. Frying them in the wrong oils, combining them with sugar-laden sides, or overcooking them until nutrients break down. These habits can slowly chip away at our health without us even noticing. The good news is that change doesn't require extreme diets or giving up the foods we love. By gently cooking eggs, enjoying them with nutrient-dense greens, and timing them for the start of the day, we can turn a common food into a source of strength, clarity, and protection. Small shifts like these are often the ones that make the biggest difference over time. So, next time you reach for an egg, remember, a little awareness can go a long way in helping you stay sharp, energized, and independent well into your later years. Your body deserves it.